Have you seen my hat anywhere?
Bye-bye.
Oh, cheers, man. Yeah, I said it's Judgment Day. What happened, Con?
Alright, basically, let's get into it. Last week,
Yeah.
I was raided by the police for drugs. They found no drugs in the house. Nothing like that. So it caused me housing issues, so I'm going to lose my house.
Oh, shit. What about your dog?
They took the dog and the cats, but I got them back. And then yesterday,
Yeah.
I had a bit of an argument with the missus, and someone's phoned the police. They've turned up with about 14 fucking police officers,
Right.
and obviously raided the house and found 72 bags.
70. Oh, shit.
Not even like 10, 20 to say you could
No.
you bought it like
What,
that.
like, yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, I bought it just a big bit, like 72 bags.
Oh, God, how do you manage to get that out of your house?
Bro, it was in my zip bag. That's why I
Yeah.
stash it in Howden's in Welling.
Right.
So it's not in my actual house.
Oh, not in your house.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's where stashed where? It was in your flat.
No, it was at Steph's flat.
Their flat. Oh shit, she got busted as well.
So that's where I got. No, she's the.
What?
We had an argument. She rang the police to get me out.
Oh, she rang the police.
To get me
Steph.
out. Yeah, not realising that I had all my stuff in the bag there. And obviously, when they turn up, Bill, you know what weed smells like. You can't miss the fucking
No.
smell of weed, right? Soon as I walk past them with my bag to go, they grab my arm. I'm like, no, you need to wait a minute. What's inside the bag? Unzip the bag. 72 bags and 3 pots.
Oh no.
So I spent 25. I've only just got out like half hour ago.
You're in there for about.
23 hours.
Was it to treat you alright?
To be fair, this is going to be the only time I ever did. This time I've been arrested, they were the nicest police officers I think I've ever had. More understanding than I've ever dealt with, man. There was a couple that were really nice, Bill, man.
That's cool.
Do you know what I mean? Like, understood that I got depression and they were nice to me. You know, not dickheads, like. But they released me because of I've got a crisis mental health team coming to see me tomorrow.
Right.
Or they would have remanded me on Monday, well, because the bank holiday might not have been until Tuesday, Wednesday, and I would have gone straight to prison and waited for my court date until then.
Luckily, I have another dealer, but I'm not going to tell you who it is. No, I mean, I have got another one.
No,
It's
okay.
going to make films, you know. And I've got someone else lined up just that. You know, it's like they're not like the size of your deals, man. You know, it's like.
But they're smaller.
But that less price, though. You know.
Oh, is it?
I get,
Okay.
I'm only buying 20s, so I bought 20, but it's sort of not as good as the 30.
That's always the way, man.
Oh man, that's going to be fucking bad. You're gone.
Oh,
So how long are you going to be locked up for?
Between on the paperwork, they write for 6 months to 2 years for intent to supply a Class B drug.
Yeah, but I thought cannabis. The thing is, in America,
It's legal.
basically in America, it is legal now.
Yes.
In most states of America, it is actually legal
To
to smoke cannabis, and it's used for medicinal purposes as
and
well.
it's also able to grow as well.
How do you think I keep my sanity, Connor?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I try to
I
say
would
to
be a
them.
mental nutcase. Without cannabis, I would be a mental nutcase
No.
slamming my head against the fucking wall.
100%, I fucking agree with you.
It's a medicine as much as an enjoyment.
Exactly, that's what it
It
is.
opens the
medication.
mind. It clarifies the mind. Marijuana clarifies the mind. It opens the mind and lets the mind relax. It lets the brain relax. If I didn't have marijuana, I'd be banging my head against the fucking wall. I swear to God I would. Marijuana is my medicine, Connor.
Yeah.
You're like my doctor. What am I going to do without my doctors, you know? Locking us doctors up. But look at America. Even in America, marijuana is used as a medicine by many people, especially AIDS. A lot of AIDS patients I know
Do you know
have
what they've
taken
just done in this
marijuana.
country though?
What?
They've released what they call OBD,
What's that?
which is a cannabis oil,
Yeah.
and basically you put it in like one of them pens and smoke it. So basically, it's almost the first steps for cannabis being legalised.
Yeah, but
So
why
it
don't you
take a
put it in a
long
pen?
time.
Because do you really think tobacco is going to kill you? Or do you think chemotherapy will kill you? Or radiotherapy? I think radiotherapy and chemotherapy are more likely to kill you than
Fuck you up,
cancer.
yeah, I agree with that.
I believe that cancer, I know for a fact is when a blood cell dies, you see. It's when a blood cell dies and it sort of keeps regenerating or something. And it's like, I don't know, it's on the cancer thing. But it's not, you can't blame it on smoking, for fuck's sake. Smoking is the one thing that keeps me alive. It's the only thing that stops me coughing sometimes.
Yeah.
I'd be dead a long time ago if I didn't smoke, from a nervous wreck, if nothing else.
I agree.
But in America, cannabis is actually a legal drug. You know, in most states of America.
Yeah. And
So why are they still
Switzerland,
locking up dealers? Why do they still lock up cannabis dealers? We're the people who stop people going on heroin. You know, people say marijuana but leads you to heroin.
It's a
Leads,
gate of
it's
bullshit.
never done that. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I
I get
agree.
quite high when I'm on skunk. I get enough high every fucking night to enjoy my life.
Right.
Absolutely. That's the only high I love. I mean, well, it's not the only high I love,
but
it's the high.
It's
But
the- it's the
marijuana
most
does that,
consistent
and it's a
nicest
leaf.
one.
It's a herb, like tobacco. I don't think marijuana leads you onto heroin. I think marijuana actually probably stops a lot of people from going onto heroin because I think, well, fuck it, I'm stoned. Why would I need to do anything else? When you're stoned on marijuana, when you're stoned, really fucking stoned, you're stoned and you're sort of like laying there, like in a pit of smoke, yeah? Now, why would that lead anybody into heroin? Because you're thinking, hang on, I'm just lying here,
I've got the munchies.
totally stoned off my face and I've got the munchies.
That's what you think
I
about
don't think
that,
I'm going to
right?
go onto heroin. No, I'm completely fucking off my face stoned, thanks. You know, there's only so high you can get in one night. You know, I'm flying amongst the fucking rainbows, you know. That was LSD, by the way, but that was good. I'll see. Have you never been in prison yet, have you? Lee's been in twice, hasn't
Lee's been.
Is it
been-
twice?
No, Lee's been once.
he? Was it once or
He
twice?
done. He done quite a long time. Lee though. He got sentenced
did?
to 2 years and did
Yeah.
a whole year.
Well, that's where he told me that Russellwood died, you see. That was the same time he told me. That's when I found out.
Everyone I know.
That's how I found out.
But
Huh?
me.
Hey?
All of my friends, like you see Lee and everyone like
Oh.
that, like they've all been to jail. Not me.
No.
That's what I didn't want. I never wanted.
Well,
to be.
hopefully
It
it's
was
that-
never
hopefully
a big,
not. I
Like
mean,
it's not
yeah.
a big thing. Oh, I've been to jail, bro. Like
No.
I never wanted.
No,
that.
it's not like that, is it?
Do you get what
No,
I'm saying?
no, I
I
get-
want to be
I
out
know.
here with my friends and my
I know.
family. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. But I mean, it's like I'm saying, they're sort of like, they demonise marijuana, they demonise cigarettes, you know. I mean, how many times do you see people smoking on television these days? Probably never. But when you look at an old film on YouTube, for instance, and you watch any interview with anyone in the 60s or whatever, everybody smokes cigarettes, man.
Yeah, cigars.
Oh, I've made films about cigarettes. I've made films about that. But so, anyway, yeah. So you get the looking you up for 6 to 3
Intent
years.
to supply.
When do you have to go? What you're on bail now?
They
You're not,
call it-
you're not a tag or anything, are you?
No, it's
Because King of Cock
it's
got
not
on tag.
bail anymore. It's called investigation. So basically,
Oh, it's
they're
not
going
bail.
through all of my phones
Oh,
right
right.
now. Basically, what they said to me, they're going through my phones, and then they'll give me a call with court date.
So they're going to find. They only find the recent texts, don't they? They'll find all of them.
The police, you're right. Right, how do you think murders and things like this get solved when phones and internet and things like this are involved? Anything you delete doesn't get deleted. It gets deleted off your phone. They can pull that shit back up. They can literally go back until the SIM card was activated and pull up everything. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, God, find me, yeah? They found me already, though. I've already been busted by the police as much as they can. Come on, there's no. What can the police bust me for now? Come on. Yeah, I think the police know I smoke drugs, smoke dope. You know.
Said Lou, who put something on.
Yeah, mate. Police watched every fucking film I ever fucking made for 4 months. Yeah, on video.
You know how many tapes was it?
I've got about 100 there. A couple of hundred maybe. And then they gave them back. That's when they destroyed the video on television and stuff, you know. And like, oh, for fuck's sake, you know about that. I got accused of being a paedophile, didn't I? Some bitch accused me of being a paedophile. She did. She accused me of being a paedophile. And the police had to watch every film I made for 4 fucking months. You know what the police did? They had to give them all. They gave them all back to me. They didn't have to give them all back to me. Loads of teenagers smoking pot. We had loads of teenagers getting drunk and smoking pot and dancing and having a laugh in my flat for many years. And what did the police bust me for? Accused me of being a what? A paedophile. I went, "Con, okay, push that door to me." I got accused of being a paedophile. And the police watched all my films for 4 fucking months. And they gave them all back to me. Every one of them. And then the government destroyed the VHS. You know what I mean? Oh shit, so 6 months to what's going to happen to your animals?
I have to sort that out. I've got so many different worries, man. The housing and whatever.
Well, you got your fucking mason to worry about as well, haven't you?
Yeah, there's gonna be loads of shit I've got to get sorted, bro.
I'm here, man. You know if you need me, I'm here.
Yeah, no, why do you think I come here first? I ain't seen or spoke to no one else.
Shit, man. It's bad news, man.
Straight up here, man. Because I knew I could talk to you, do you know what I mean? It's fucking stressful, man. I've never had, like, you know when you usually deal with
Well,
one
you usually
big
get
issue?
away with everything, don't you? I mean, you're like the Artful Dodger, aren't you, really? Most of the time. You like
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
you're
and I
kind of like
think
an Artful Dodger, you know what I mean?
finally
You
get
can, you sort of like, you sort of like slip your way around it all.
And
And
then,
you never think you're going to get caught.
and then it happens.
And then
No,
you
I've
fucking-
never not said I'd never get caught. I got sloppy. Is what happened. Where I was comfortable in how I'd meet people,
Yeah.
how it would go, and that's how they get you, man.
You get too comfortable, I suppose.
Routine.
Yeah. But I'm much better comfortable in my... But I was comfortable, now I'm not so comfortable, because they're going to put you away from marijuana, for fuck's sake. 21st century, man.
I know, right?
It's 2018, you know what I mean? Can't they get back? Can't they actually get to some sort of realism and sort of like think, hang on a minute, it's 2018. You know, most people smoke pot. A lot of people in America smoke pot, and it's legal in America to smoke pot. You know, as a medicine or whatever, pretend whatever. You know, but they're sort of like, what am I putting my glass there for? But they're sort of like just taking it to extremes, aren't they? Now it's sort of like still got to bust everybody. And why can't you let people grow a herb? What is wrong with? I mean, it's not like you're growing it, is it?
It naturally goes in the ground.
I suppose, yeah. I suppose you get. Do you get what sentence would you get for growing it?
You're probably gonna get like quite a lot. I'm not quite sure, but do you know it's not illegal to have a whole grow set up in your house until the seed hits the soil.
Yeah.
That's when it's illegal. So you could leave the whole setup with no seeds and everything potted, and it not be illegal.
Yeah, I've got a new idea. What I'm trying to do this year, I'm trying to grow poppy seeds, grow poppies, because opium.
Oh yeah.
Opium's poppies. That's legal. It's legal to grow poppies.
Yeah, but how would you smoke it?
Yeah. Well, what do you do with poppies? What I did last year, and what I want to do again this year. Isn't this glass looking enormous? Look how big that glass looks.
Yeah, I know.
It's like relative dimensions of space, isn't it? Like, look, there's a little corner there, it fitting inside the glass. You can fit inside the glass, you see. Well, I could fit inside the glass, you see. That's how big this fucking glass is, man. You can't... I mean, that's an enormous glass, isn't it? Do you think that might be a bit too much for me to drink, that glass? It's quite a big one, isn't it? Do you think that's a big glass? Gets in the way of things. Oh, yeah. What were we talking about?
I can't even remember now. Should we put something on?
Yeah, can do. Hold on a second. I was talking about something. Because about when do you have to go to trial?
They're gonna give me. They either phone me or they send me a letter.
How can they phone you if
With no
they've got your phone?
Yeah, I said the same thing.
I'm sorry. How can they phone you if they've got your phone?
That's what I said.
So you're saying they've got every text?
They can pull up literally everything.
Oh, that might be interesting.
Yeah, but no, see, the thing is, nothing that's not related to the selling of drugs,
Yeah.
they're bothered about. It could be anything. Like, it doesn't matter. It's about the selling of cannabis. So, me sending people texts and shit like that, oh, I've got the good stuff, it's going to fuck me in the long run.
Well, it's not good, God.
Shit be pads built, mate.
I bet you are. I know. Especially because you're not allowed to smoke in prison either, are you?
Nah, not anymore.
That must be
That's
so fucking
fucked
hot.
up.
That is
No,
totally
is
fucked,
fucked
isn't it?
up. They're gonna have riots all
Isn't
over.
The thing is, I mean, what pleasure can you get if you're in a prison? If you're not allowed to smoke, it must be like, sort of like, gasping for it. What are they going to do if not allowed to smoke?
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be loads of fucking like.
What is it now? What's going on now? I don't know. I haven't got eyes in the prison. I suppose you could bring me eyes in the prison. But then again, can't get mobile phones, can you?
There you go.
Oh, fuck, that's my alarm. Panicky. Oh, it's Easter anyway, Con. So, oh well, here's a crucifixion for you, isn't it? Well, that's better than getting nailed to a stick of wood, isn't it? It's more fun. I suppose if we're going to have an Easter, like, yeah, this is our Easter. Right, our Easter parade, right? It's better than getting nailed to a stick of wood. Poor Con's been busted. He's my dealer, like, this old Con. Obviously, the police know now, don't they? But Connor's the one who keeps me satisfied with me. So, I mean, hold on a second. Can I put this on pause? I can.
Yeah.